Hey everybody, Jim here with a review of Man of Steel, the long-awaited Superman reboot that's finally here, and it's really, really good. Man of Steel revisits Superman's origin, but unlike Batman Begins, it's not quite as slavish to justifying every single aspect of the character's mythology. We find out why he has the Fortress of Solitude, why the costume is the way it is, but at a certain point you just accept the fact that this is an alien on Earth and you run with it. While it is indeed a superhero movie, Man of Steel is first and foremost a science fiction drama about an alien trying to find his place in our world and dealing with humanity's reaction to his existence. More than any other Superman film since the 1978 one, Man of Steel reminds us that Superman is not human. He yearns to be one of us, but instead he will learn that he has a special place in our world. Superman is forced to choose between his adopted world and his home world when General Zod and his fellow Kryptonians show up looking to bring him back. Needless to say, a battle for the fate of our planet ensues. So how is it? It's great. It's a lot of fun. It's the best Superman movie since the 1978 original. Henry Cavill makes a great Superman, but we don't really get a true emotional attachment to the adult Clark Kent until he meets Lois Lane. It's the flashbacks to Clark's youth that inform his journey and give us some sense of what his inner demons are. The moral character of this Superman is formed by his two fathers, Jor-El and Jonathan Kent. Russell Crowe and Kevin Costner are real standouts here. Both men loom large whenever they're not on screen, and their impact on Clark's life is deeply felt. Crowe's Jor-El in particular is in the movie a lot more than people might expect. It's not just a Brando-style cameo. He's in the movie at least 45 minutes. Amy Adams is solid as Lois Lane, but this is not a Lois and Clark story. This is a story about Clark finding his place in the world. For those expecting a lot of heat between this famous comic book couple, you might be slightly disappointed. However, by the end of Man of Steel, you'll see how their relationship can definitely be taken farther and in more interesting directions in future films. Michael Shannon is suitably creepy and imposing as General Zod, but it's really Faye-Ora who's the standout here amongst the villains. My only real gripe with Man of Steel is that Henry Cavill's Superman is so serious. Really, Batman had more of a sense of humor than this guy. I wanted to see a little more levity from the character, if only because it helps humanize him that much more, and that is ultimately the quest that he's on. One other little nitpick, the 3D. It's really not worth paying to see it in 3D. It didn't really add anything. Overall though, Man of Steel just might be director Zack Snyder's best movie to date. It makes you excited and happy to be a Superman fan again. It is indeed the Superman film you've long been waiting for. IGN is giving Man of Steel a 9.